Here with head coach Grahm Smith after the Bears upset UNC-Wilmington. Another Bear team takes down a D1 team. Tonight it's LR women's basketball, 57-46 over the Seahawks. And, Coach, I think, you look up and down the box score, you are probably going to say that this wasn't your guys' best game on offense, and yet you still win by double digits on the road. Tell me about this game tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't our best game offensively. I think in the first half definitely flowed much smoother on the offensive side of things. I think we shot pretty well from the field in the first half. Couldn't really, buy a bucket from outside, but second half it was much more of a grind and a battle, and had to just kind of, like I said, grind it out. We, were attacking, trying to get downhill. Weren't getting too many calls, to be honest with you, but got enough and made enough shots down the stretch and, pulled it out, obviously, so it was great.
Tell me about the defense. 46 points for UNC-Wilmington. That's as good as it gets for you guys.
Yeah, defensively, we ended up spotting the zone tonight. Started in a 1-2-2, kind of a zone press, and then dropped back to a 3-2. We thought it would throw them off a little bit, just as far as kind of their tempo and whatnot, and ended up working out really well for us. So we decided to stand for the whole game. I think that the toughest part for us from that standpoint was giving them second chance opportunities. They beat us on the glass pretty bad. They had more size than us, and so we just do the best we could to just kind of battle and kind of win the rebound battle. But nonetheless, our girls fought as hard as they could and tried to limit them the best we could from a second chance opportunity standpoint.
17 first-half points for Blakely Crooks, 20 for the game. What was she doing well tonight?
Blakely was balling, man. She's been playing great basketball, we talked about last week, and she's in a rhythm, in a great rhythm right now. I think it's a tough matchup for UNCW's bigs because Blakely's a stretch forward. She can play at the 3 or at the 4, and they have to get out and guard her. And so if they're coming out too hard, she put the ball on the floor and get by. If they weren't coming out enough, then she shoot a three-point shot. And she was a huge spark for us today.
Good mix this year of returning players versus new players to your program. How do you think it all gelled together tonight?
Still a work in progress, to be honest with you. We one of our players went down in practice yesterday, so we were down another forward. Obviously, have some kids that are still sick and coming off injuries, and so still haven't seen what we look like full strength yet, which is kind of scary. When we are full strength, I think we're going to be a completely different team, but we've got a great group. They are bought in. They execute extremely well on both sides of the ball. They're attentive, and they take a lot of heart, passion, pride, and desire. When you got a team that does those things, you're going to be in a chance to win the games every single night, and we showed that tonight for sure.
How do you use this to springboard yourselves into your Division II schedule?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, right? This was obviously our last kind of test before we, hit the season, hit the official games next weekend at the tournament at USC-Aiken and against Lander. So this was kind of our last little tune-up against someone else. Obviously, we'll be off tomorrow and then kind of back to work on Wednesday and Thursday and prep for Aiken and Lander. But I think it's a big confidence win for us, right? I told Leslie after the game, if we approach games the right way from a mentality standpoint, and we buy in and we show up and we trust each other and we trust the process, we'll be in a game every single night. We'll have a chance to win games night in and night out. And so I think the biggest thing for us is keep doing what we do it well, be consistent, have a great week of practice, and then, hit the court again Saturday.
Bears win by double digits tonight at the beach, 57-46. Coach, enjoy this one. Congrats.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Eric. Have a good one.